Yo, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're taking a look at Serj Tankian explains his creative differences with Darren Malakian and how they met. So this is going to be a pretty interesting video about Serj Tankian's creative process in System of a Down. So let's check it out.
I remember the first time we sat down together. It was in a rehearsal studio that we were sharing. He was playing guitars for a band, and I was playing keyboards in another band.
Really?
So we were just friends because we shared rehearsal space, and it was a large group of friends, two bands. And so I remember him sitting down and he started playing something on an acoustic guitar or whatever on guitar, but not plugged in any. And he started singing something, and I started singing with him, and we immediately noticed that our two voices had this really incredible harmonic resonance
Right, they sound amazing together, like nothing you've ever heard.
together, that it was a unique combination of sounds. And what I remember appreciating about him was he was like so serious about music. He was like 16, I think, at the time. And like because the rest of the bands they
So young.
they like to party, they like living the musician's lifestyle,
Rock
really.
stars.
But none of them, I could probably say none of them ended up in music, ultimately. But I saw that seriousness in him and I liked it. I was serious as well at that point. And so we got along and we started collaborating on music, playing each other music. Like a lot of it is like, oh, have you heard Tom Waits? No, let's listen to him, that kind of thing.
Cool.
And, just kind of really feeling vibes and then starting to play together slowly, sing together, that kind of thing. But it's our voices, the way that our voices, are completely different, but harmonize so well with each other that we notice, wow, this is pretty amazing. Like it's
Right?
unique.
Truly.
Um, what changing the dynamic is basically years of time and the progression of the band, the success of the band, everything that happened in between the day that we met and now, basically. So 25, 30 years. A lot changes in that time.
Yeah.
Um, and uh, you know, and so I think that's a part of it. I think, Darren's always, like I said earlier, he's been a lifer and he's incredibly serious about his music, and he's incredibly protective of his music and vulnerable due to his music. All of those things kind of go together. So it's those things I think that created some of the, creative differences that we started finding. And it's
Right.
also our progression. Listen, when Darren and I started working together, I didn't really write a lot of instrumental music. I mostly wrote lyrics. I was the lyricist, I was the singer. And he
Okay.
didn't write any lyrics, he just wrote music. But as time progressed and I played more musical instruments and I started becoming a songwriter composer and he started writing more lyrics, it kind of, we started kind of covering each other's territory. And I was okay with that because if he wrote
Okay.
lyrics, I was trying to encourage him to write more. Because I believe in artistic growth. I believe in progression. I don't believe in
Pretty interesting how they encouraged each other to kind of grow and become better. That's really cool.
things staying the same way because for music's sake. Otherwise the music becomes the same thing over and over again. That progression is necessary in every artist's life or in every
Right?
group's life. So I was very encouraging of that. And I just wish that I got some of that back, right? And so that wasn't the case. And it was disappointing and it became a creative difference over the band's path and whatnot over time. A lot of it has been publicized in a very sensationalist format by media, music media mostly, and I
Right.
kind of wanted it to put it in a
Kind of annoying when that happens.
proper perspective and grounding perspective, but with love and with balance and understanding that these things happen. This is normal. You have a relationship and, you have differences in opinion as how you want to go forward, whether it's a band or a marriage or whatever it is. And, these things happen. And so I wanted to take that aspect out. I wanted to take the sensationalist aspect out of the whole thing and be like, this is not only what happened, but this is how I see things.
Pretty interesting. What did you guys think? Leave your opinions in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.